Okay, you guys, I'm coming in real quick, real quick. All right. I was just sitting outside a few minutes ago, and this particular thought just came to my mind that it's a particular type of illness I believe somebody have been attempting to try to send my way. Okay. And I denounce it. Okay. And I know that I am healed by the blood of Yahshua. Okay. And I know that no weapon formed against me will prosper. Okay. All right. It will not. All right. And but when I thought about it, I'm not gonna speak it out, but this is about that. And so, but the minute that thought came to my head, all of a sudden, this real big, thick black bumblebee came out of the middle of nowhere and just flew past me. Right after the bumblebee flew past me, a bird came from the opposite direction and came low dip to the ground, came back up and went on towards the tree. And right after that, a dragonfly appeared going irate just in one particular area. It was just going in an irate fashion. And from the dragonfly, a red wasp came and landed right on the windowsill next to where I was sitting. Now, when I think of those type of omens, I see a mixture. I see good omens. I see bad. It was like right in that midst of me having that thought of what I felt somebody was doing. Okay, it was like a battle intertwined in just that minute time, about a minute at the most, when all this here just transcribed just right before my eyes. And also earlier this morning, all out the blue, I was sitting in the chair. A hummingbird appeared out of nowhere and make it so Ken, it was the most prettiest black and red hummingbird. But the thing about it, it just flew like right in my eye view. But then it's like it just disappeared. Okay. Hummingbirds brings a message as well. So, of what I just said, I want to know what spirit can tell me about this. So we're going to start out with this here as our first identifiers. And then we're going to go from there to look at another additional identifier. And from that other additional identifier, I'm going to get into the actual message of what it is that was really going on with those uh, incense and the bird, and because it was two type of birds. Okay, the um the hummingbird, that was from earlier. That right there didn't happen in the midst. That was the only thing out, but everything else I mentioned, yeah. And I really don't know the type of bird that was, but it was like a baby bird on top of that. It was a young bird. It wasn't a full grown bird. But when the bird swooped down, it just came low to the ground and went back up in the air. Okay. But it was just all that just happened like just real sudden, after that. Right after that thought came to my attention. So what can you show me from this deck in regards to that? All right. The first one to come out, we have I need a light. Liberties and renegades. That's what we have there. The second card says clemency and equilibrium. Okay. So that tells me right there, it was a message in that. It was a message. A message. They were bringing a message. I'm picking that up off of that clemency and equilibrium. I'm more so picking that up as the clarity, okay, the release, okay, all right. I feel that right there was some form of intervention for me, acknowledging and knowing somebody was trying to bring some type of illness, sickness, okay, all right. And with the liberation, what's that? Liberties. I gotta go look that up. Libertines, okay, maybe that's libertines and renegades. That kind of can be like what I said. It's like there was something going on, right? Like a war or something. I'm more so feeling that with those two words right there. I think that's like a confirmation. And then we got here grandeur, grandier. All right. And then we got here, look at that, divine blessing. Okay, I just said I felt like it was some type of intervention right here with that clemency and equilibrium. Okay, and I feel that divine blessing, okay, could have been coming from, I don't know, some taking me now back to that hummingbird from earlier this morning. Okay, I'm kind of taking that from that hummingbird. And the hummingbird could have been given a forewarning about this thought or what just happened a few minutes ago. The last one we got here is immortality. Okay. So that tells me, that speaks volume, y'all. So what I was seeing was actually a whole message and a battle right before my eyes. Okay. And those animals, those, even though it went different ways, some was still fighting on my behalf. Some was on the other side. But some of those was fighting on my behalf. And looked like we got a victory right there. I got a victory. Only because they came and fought on my behalf. The incense, the bird. They came. They helped me break off what the enemies was trying to do to me. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh-wee, that's powerful. That is so powerful. Do you hear me? Look at that. Love. Huh? Wow, that's powerful. Because that's really what I'm saying here. And I put out the whole story before I even laid these cards out. And how be darned if I can't somewhat see it. And then even on this divine blessing, it is like a bird. And it got an eye on it. Do you hear me? And I said that hummingbird came to me early this morning. And like it just disappeared. I looked for that hummingbird. I didn't see that hummingbird nowhere. I don't even see when it really just came in my eye view. It just appeared, just right in my eyes. And it just stood there in that one spot, looking right towards me, making me reflect back to this eye I'm seeing on this bird, on this card. Wow. 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 Now that's awesome. Wow. Now that is awesome. Wow. Now we got two cards coming in the reverse. We got egg and book coming in the reverse. Now egg is somewhat, I think, would be have something about probably like fertility. Book could be like the knowledge. Maybe somebody no longer gonna be looking in a book, or somebody was trying to do something against the feminine energy, utilizing a book. And with it both coming in the reverse, it's only confirming whatever it was, it didn't work. It won't work. It didn't work. Look how Spirit's speaking, y'all. Look at that. We got Trickster and the Boogeyman. So it was at least two of them. Two of them with a dark soul, dark heart, dark mind, dark everything. Do you hear me? On the inside, on top. Ooh, Spirit say on the inside. Some people don't even want to fool with these two peoples no more. Animal came on the side because they done told a lot of lies. They don't want to fool with them no more. The Trickster and the Boogeyman, you finna lose some of y'all friends. Because they saying the truth. They don't want to fool with y'all no more. They even coming on the side. They ready to just go on by their business and leave y'all in y'all mess. That's crazy. Look at that combination. There it go. The Trickster, the Boogeyman. Obsession. So maybe that's what the people starting to see. Man, you got a problem. That girl ain't even worried about y'all, and y'all still sitting up here doing this mess. That girl going on with her life. Man, we ain't got time for this. We already done messed up our own bloodline fooling with y'all. Now we got to get our own bloodline back right. Fooling with y'all. Now we got to go fix our own home. Fooling with y'all. We got to start back over, just like the good got to start back over. Fooling with y'all. Because y'all just some messy two pals that need to go some damn well. Because now y'all don't, look how many lives y'all don't read. Look, forbidden. And then on top of that, they doing stuff that's forbidden. Knowing they done fucked up with the Most High. Sorry, Father, but they know it. They know it, Father. They know they done jacked up. Shock. Yeah, I'll be in shock too. All praise to the Most High. Shit, there go flight. Hell, the Trickster and the Boogeyman here, they finna go find a damn plane somewhere. Hello. We in this flight. I gotta get the hell out of here. Mama, sorry, funny to me. It's funny. Wow. Look at that. Neighbors. Look at that. See, a lot of them finna go. Some of them, they did just as much as the Trickster and the Boogeyman did. Shoot. They got to go too. They got to go too. They like, I got to go too. They call them travel agents already. Man, they say, I got to go. We in that flight out. I don't care where you going, but I got to get the hell out of here. Okay, Father. Boy, I swear. Wow. Ain't that so? Well, it all came out though, didn't it? Y'all see how Spirit just told me just by them little incense of what I just observed. Just that fast. Wow. All praise. Wow. I think that was beautiful though. But Father, I thank you so much for your protection. Squad, I thank y'all for looking out for me. Even the nature, even the nature creatures, I thank y'all for looking out for Susan. Thank y'all so much for what y'all do on my behalf, to intervene, to help me. I am so, 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 so grateful to each and every last one of y'all. All right. So, all praises, y'all. All praise. All praise. All praise. They, they came in. They came in to help you, girl. They came in to help you. All right. Spiritual say uh, something even about criminal enterprise. It's something about criminal enterprise. And then we got knowledge of good and evil. And then we got something even about protection of criminals. And then we got indiscretion and untruth. So, and then we got black magic. So, these people being exposed. Uh-huh. They being exposed. I might not see it in the physical, but they've been utilizing these entities and things. Now, if I just cuss out up here and told you what I just saw, even just through the insects, okay, and then we see black magic here. We know that's something that you're gonna have to utilize your hands or something to utilize your thoughts or something, however it works. Okay? So they've been utilizing a lot of this. This here seems like something in court. This justice. This something in the justice system. Listen at what it say. Criminal enterprise, indiscretion and untruth, knowledge of good and evil, protection of criminals. But they're using black magic. Divine comfort, obedience, healing capacity. That right there all on the pause. Yeah, there's something with the justice. They using black magic. Uh, something with black magic. Some type. Could be a case about it. Who knows? But they lying, I guess, because it says criminal enterprise. So they've been having a whole criminal enterprise using black magic. They've been triggering, contradicting information with indiscretion and untruth. And then we got here, somebody know the knowledge of good and evil. That really was the only positive card. All the rest of these cards right here, they were from what? The dark side. So they really, cause um, somebody can, somebody notice some things that may be going on, some things that may have been said. And here go the protection of criminals. Okay. Okay. And I know that for myself from what recently happened to me with me trying to seek my justice. So this got some lot to do with justice. People protecting these criminals, allowing them to be untrue. I guess that where a lot of the brides come in, fall in with this right here. indiscretion and untruth. Then the criminal enterprise, whatever that's all about. That was a group, I guess. All them different entities all come together, I guess. Because it says enterprise. Enterprise is some big. But, I don't know. I feel like that's the second half or something. That's really what I'm picking up. Even though I saw what I saw, somebody in the same situation right here is the same person that did what they thought they was doing. Okay. Because it got here, knowledge of good and evil. So whoever tried to send that sickness, that illness my way is also probably the same person or person that's in the midst of this, right? That's going on right here too. Okay. That's really the only reason why I would see spirit giving me this additional information right here. Okay. And then it says what? Healing capacity. And what did I say? Okay. And then you got obedience. I was obedient to even just come and ask my father about what was going on. Because if I didn't come and ask my father, what that was that I was just seeing right there, Father? Show me. So I felt I was obedient by coming in here just to check. And then it got divine comfort. He gave me comfort with this reading because I was able to get me some good laughs and let me know everything is okay. All right. So I'm not even finna look into this. I can care less who sent, who did what. I know that the Most High, my squad, okay, all those that's helping me get through this, they on my side. They got it. They let me know all is well, girl. Go on. You got divine comfort. Okay. So, all right. Talk to you later.